Good evening, Channel Right here, and we're actually doing a mission today. And this is a mission where we're attacking Abu Musa Island, an Iranian enemy island. I don't know if Iran has control of it, but in my fictional combat world, it does. And we are attacking it with JF-17s, are doing a bit of a SED mission, but using JDAM style GPS bombs, which are the LS-250s, I believe. And from the south, in UAE, we have a Shahed strike taken off at the same time. JF-17s again, armed with L-10s. And they'll be attacking a book system on the island. And it's an evening strike. It's just gone 6:30 in the evening, 1800 hours. His wingman will be taken off soon. There he goes. The reason we are doing this is because the previous evening the Iranians from that island fired off drones, killer drones, and destroyed an expensive NASAM system and hit a fuel depot at this very airport. So this is retaliation. And it's called Operation Red Trucks, because they are just like civilian trucks I'll be attacking. So my job is to go in there and kind of mop up. However, on the map I've got lots of triggers and things like that, so we'll see how it goes. Just testing my NGV here. I'm expecting it to get dark. Depends how long this mission goes on for. I think we're ready to taxi. So on board I'm carrying 2 harms. The harm pod, HAD I think it's called. The lantern pod, the T-pod, whatever version it is. And also carrying AGM Maverick Ds. Kind of made for tanks, really hard armor, but we've got a bit of standoff range, so I'll be using those against these soft shelled trucks. They're just turning onto the runway here. You have to taxi up part of the runway, ready for takeoff.
Pontiac 1-1, request takeoff. Pontiac 1-1, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 30.27.
into the early evening sky. And across the port of Kashab. Just to check the knee board for my steer points. 4 is the IP, and 5 will be target area. LD10 in zone as a trigger I put down. Just a message to let me know that the JF17 Shahed strike group has released its weapons. Lights out. Set up my radar systems and everything. Counter measures all sorted out. As I get on the straight here, I'll be contacting AWACS and setting up my ground weapons.
Focus 1-1, Pontiac 1-1, request picture. Pontiac 1-1, focus 1-1, clean.
See, it's a really nice sunset over the Persian Gulf. Here, I'm just looking at Current Hill's HQ-17. This shoots down missiles, so it's important that I set my harm up so it recognises this system. However, we will see later that my colleagues, my comrades, and there's the confirmation there, the HQ-17s have been damaged or are dead. That was from my colleagues who took off there from Kashab. And there's another notice saying that the snowdrift's destroyed. Snowdrift is the main radar, search radar for the book system. Although individually, as you can see later, these systems can fire themselves. They don't fully rely on the snowdrift radar. However, it is an advantage to me that that snowdrift is offline now. So I'm just opening up the HUD here. Now I can see on the MFD here that there is an S2 very close in the island close by. An S2 system with a search radar. So I do decide to curtail my attack on Abu Musa Island and deviate off to destroy that S2 site, as it can be a hazard. Just had a glimpse of the sun there falling below the horizon as it sets. So it's going to get dark. So up ahead there's a steer point for Abu Musa Island. flying towards the S200 system. Also being informed here that flights have taken off from Abu Musa. That's another worry to contend with. I've locked up the S2 here. So the lock's been dropped, so we'll go again. Remember to put Master Arm on and one away. Magnum. And then next I decided to go for the search radar. And just as I do that, it starts painting me and locking me up. So that's another missile released, turning away. Here. Heading back towards UAE. I'm still concerned about the aircraft that scrambled at Abu Musa Island. And I do a quick search for them, but they don't come out too far, and they do return to the airbase. And here I'm just getting confirmation of damage those harm missiles have done. They were on a bit of a delay, the report, so that's why they're coming in a bit late. The search radar and the Fang Song radar have been destroyed as well as a manpad. So I'm turning back in here now with my, as you can see, it's gone pretty dark. Turning back into Abu Musa Island here with my AGMs. You also have to remember that I need these on pre. Sort that out, put them on pre, so I'm heading towards the island. Now, because all the S11s That's a book system on destroyed. I'm getting painted by one in a minute. So we're searching for the trucks that dispense the drones. I know they've headed for the port. There they are, waiting to be transported out by ship back to the mainland.
Pontiac 1-1, focus 1-1, Bra 359, 460 at 26,000 knots.
The AWACS warning is, I think, in regard to an Iranian AWACS over the mainland.
000, 460 at 28,000 knots.
Not a concern. And there you go, being painted and a missile released. So we do a pretty good job of notching here. Just chucking out flare and chaff. Later on I stopped chucking the flares out. Just choose the option for chaff because they are only radar guided. So I can't get near that island yet. Option off the flares. Okay, that was a missile in the air. So it's been defeated. Turning back around now for another attempt. Approaching the island once more, and I have the idea to try and knock out. I've got 4 AGMs, so I'm thinking I'm going to try and knock out this offending or defending, I should say, S11 book vehicle. So my said comrades did a good job, but they didn't get all the systems. I locked it up here, but as I'm turning in, it's bugging me and firing off missiles. Turns out that it's the only book system left, and it exhausts the remainder of its missiles on me. I think we just carry 4 each vehicle. Again, I notch as much as I understand notching. Just flying 90 degrees to the island.
Focus 1-1, pop-up group 026, 460 at 2,500 knots.
It's expelled all its missiles. I decided to leave it and just go for the primary objective, which is the drones. The trucks carrying the drones. Here they are at the port. I need more practice on using the Mavericks because I believe that it wasn't really. I don't know. I don't think it was perfectly slaved to my weapon. The T-pod wasn't slaved to the weapon. It looks like it is. Maybe I was out of range. I'm not quite sure. There's one away. Thought I'll cheekily go for another one if I can.
Altitude. Altitude.
Go away. Unfortunately, these targets were missed and I hit 2 civilian buildings. So that was rather unfortunate. There would have been casualties in them buildings. That's why you got to be careful and you need the training to use these weapons. Just using the NGVs here to see if it's a battle damage assessment, but I'm too far off from the island. Anyway, I decided to call in and go home since my fuel warning light is flashing.
Pontiac 1-1 inbound. Pontiac 1-1. Fly heading 160. Port forward 0. QFE 30.12. Runway 09. To pattern altitude.
It says here that the said group have taken hits. They have well landed, so I don't know if I just got some trigger wrong there, and I think I had because on looked at the mission back on TAC view. The only flight that was lost was a Omani jet as it was going into land as well. It was an attack by an Iranian MiG, which blew it out of the sky. Now I'm not landing at the designated runway here. I abort the landing as I'm coming in to land at this international, I think it's Mahuk International airport. I land here because I was really concerned about falling out of the sky because of a lack of fuel. I'm basically on vapor here. So rather than let the ILS take me in to Al Mahud, I decided to land at the most convenient airport or airfield airport. Turns out to be an airport. It's a really poor landing as well, by the way. I got distracted by the fuel thing flashing.
Pontiac 1-1. Abort inbound, resuming mission.
Just cancelled that as I know I'm not landing at Al Mahud. I don't die on this landing, so that's the main thing. I don't keep a central line either, and my flare, I think that luckily it's a long runway, my flare wasn't up in long enough. Wibbly wobbly coming in, off certain line. Yeah, so on the check of the mission, all flights returned safely. As I said, a cowardly, sneaky attack by a MiG on my Omani flight returning home after they successfully destroyed the HQ-17s. The flight that took off from Al Mahud successfully landed back home without any problems. All their missiles had been shot down by the HQ-17, but that was alright because the cast strike from Oman destroyed the snowdrift after they had destroyed the HQ-17s. Medals for the surviving member and a Purple Heart for the one who died. And by the way, that MiG was shot down by the NASAM system at Kashab. So a bit of payback there. So all in all the triggers worked, everything worked, and a successful mission. And it just shows that you can work with the AI. It takes a lot of time, a lot of testing, but you can use them for SEAD and CAS missions. And you, for awareness, you can put messages on most triggers so you know exactly what's the key moments that have happened in the mission. Searching for an exit off the runway here, and I'll eventually find one. I haven't been to this airport at all. It's a commercial airport, so I didn't know my way around it, and it was night time, so decided just to land. So finally just decided to park anywhere. So we're looking over to this jumbo jet here. Yeah, so in summary, a successful mission. Well done. I didn't die. I didn't land finally at the correct airfield, but I can always fly back. Once I'm refueled, back to Al Mahud. Minab, I should say. Mahud, Minab. And that was it. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more, please like and subscribe. I've been Channel Right, and I'm a Dot.